ConvergeNet was established in 2005 and provides information, communications and telecommunications infrastructure and solutions. It listed on the JSE in 2007 after acquiring a cash shell of Vestor Investments. It has a market cap of 286 million rand. It made a small loss in the 6 months ended February 2012 and paid no interim dividend. Looking at ConvergeNet, Paul, there's lots of restructuring happening at ConvergeNet, a takeover target. What's going on at ConvergeNet?
It's a little bit tricky to tell. Look, as you say there, they reversed onto the market with a cash shell. Then at some point, one of the businesses that they bought ended up being larger than what was there already. So they effectively had a change of control. And recently, in the last 6 months or so, they kind of became aware, the board, that some parties had acquired additional shares that put them in a majority type of situation. What happens in those cases then is that the Securities Regulation Panel obliges that party which has taken a stealth kind of premium stake that they have to make that offer to all of the others. So there was a rather weakly priced offer to buy out the balance of the shareholders around 26 cents. So that didn't really attract much more stock. So it's actually quite tricky to know what is going on exactly. The larger of the businesses in there is a business called Sizwe IT Solutions, which does, again, that sort of range of consulting and computer type work for companies. So I think that's kind of where it's going. But some of the previous executives that were there have been kind of pushed aside. Although 1 or 2 of them are still on the board, the whole thing's a bit messy.
You're saying moving from 13 directors to 6. Well, Craig, what do you make of what's happening at ConvergeNet?
Yeah, so it's always concerning when you've had a shake-up of a board like that, and you had an offer to minorities of 26. The shares moved up a little bit, but they seem to have sold the crown jewels. Some time ago, they sold it was called Fusion Cell. I'm trying to think of the name of it, but to Pepkor. Pepkor brought a significant stake on it. They had about 88%. I think Pepkor brought 68%, left with 20%. Now they've just sold another 5%. And that was more of a profitable part of the business because it was supplying SIM cards for MTN, Vodacom, Cell C, etc. And then Sizwe IT is very much service orientated. All the divisions they're making losses on. It's really one of those that signal a lot of red lights and warning bells. So nothing exciting or interesting that I can even share.
So you're leaning towards a not hot on this one, Craig?
Definitely not hot.
So not hot for Craig. Paul, hot or not on this one?
Yeah, no, I'd also go with not hot, just until such times it becomes clearer what the core assets are and where the business future is going to come from. I don't think you can buy them in anticipation of what future earnings are going to be. So definitely avoid for now.